that allowed her to be noticed by Boaz. And a lot of women say, I'm waiting on my Boaz. I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. I'm waiting on my Boaz. And you look at their attire, and it's not attracting men like Boaz. And then they have the audacity to say there are no good men around. Well, you probably need to change your mentality. Insecurity. And see, God has a way of coming in and replacing these insecurities with his love, with his grace, with his mercy. God has a way of filling us up. So we can be ourselves, be who God created us to be, and allow that person, man or woman, if you're a man, let's get that straight, in Austin, if you're a man, to be attracted by the right woman, if you're a woman, allow the right man to see you the way God sees you. She was in the field. And Boaz noticed her. He said, wow, who is this? There must have been something about her that made him notice her. There were a lot of other women in the field at the time, and he noticed Ruth. Probably because of her mentality. Here's the next one. The marriage mentality. See, a lot of people don't have the marriage mentality, but they're married. That presents a problem. A big problem. Now, you say, well, it's my wife's fault. It's my husband's fault. No, really, you don't understand that teamwork makes the dream work. I can't, but we can. I'm paying attention. I'll sit right over there today. See, you can get more accomplished together as a team. See, Henry Ford had a third-grade education, and he says that it was Mrs. Ford who encouraged him to build meaningful relationships with the Dodge brothers. They helped him build his first engine. Then after that, he formed a relationship with Mr. Firestone. And then he formed another relationship with a very influential person that allowed him to start his company. See, teamwork makes the dream work. All right. And if you have the right mentality in your marriage will work. The problem could be with your mentality. You may not have the right mentality for marriage. Okay, let's go on to the next one. The next one. The husband's mentality. This is the big one. Because this was my problem. Excuse me for being personal. Excuse me for being personal. But when I got married, y'all know I'm divorced, but I got married when I was 23, and Pastor McClinton, I thought I knew. You talk about pride. You talk about arrogance. Oh man, that was me. That was me. There'd be times we'd be in Pastor Clinton's office, and he'd be counseling me, and I'd be thinking to myself, self, what is he talking about? She is the one who obviously has the problem. Why is he talking to me? And see, a lot of marriages could be saved if the man would have the right mentality and have a husband's mentality. See, it was around 2008. I was sitting at home, Pastor Warren, and I had just made dinner. I was sitting at the table, and I started thinking to myself, why didn't our marriage work? I was thinking to myself, after we were divorced, I was thinking to myself, why didn't it work? And I asked God, I said, God, why didn't our marriage work? And it was almost like a voice came from within and said, do you really want to know? Now that shocked me. Now I'm not going to lie. Now I wasn't really expecting a response or anything like that, but I got one, and the voice was like, do you really want to know? I said, well, yeah, I want to know. I want to know why it didn't work. And the voice was like, well, I know you want to start with her, but we're going to start with you. It said, first of all, you were never a husband. You were just a married man. So I said, whoa. No, I remember Pastor Clinton married us. I'm a husband. No, you weren't a husband. You were just a married man. There is a difference. So the question on the table, I asked the Lord, well, what is a husband? So here's the next one. See, a husband, the definition of a husband is a married man in relation to how he treats and responds to his wife. The prefix HUS refers to house. Band means to put on or around something, to decorate or identify it, or to hold a number of things together. See, when you signed up for marriage as a man, you signed up to decorate the relationship, to make it look better. You said that you were going to bind or band or hold together the relationship. That's what you signed up for. Husband, house band. It's the man's responsibility. Okay, well, here's the next one. Here's the next one. Here's just a quick job description of the husband. First, in order to be a husband, Colossians 3 says that love binds everything together in perfect harmony. So part of that word band is attached to the word love. Love and band go together. So if a man is choosing not to love his wife, he's really not a husband, because love is part of the banding part that makes and allows him to be a husband and decorate the relationship. You can't be a husband without love. And God set it up that way because in Ephesians 5:33, he gives the command, husbands, love your wives. Let's go to the next one. See, part of your description, if you notice, a man is supposed to develop the relationship. How do I know that? Because the Bible says in Genesis 2:15, Adam was in the garden, and God told Adam to dress, he told Adam to keep, and he told Adam to not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now, in the Greek, dress means to develop. Develop what? Well, see, in your relationship, if you put it back up there, see, that's a picture of a 1976 Honda Accord. That's a picture, on the right side, the red car, that's a picture of a 2014 Honda Accord. And Honda, they have a research and development team. What they do is, they go in and make that car better each year. So they adjust the aerodynamics, they take out some things, they put some things in, they make the car better, it performs better, has better gas mileage, it does a lot of things that, the previous car didn't do. And so Honda has a research and development team that makes that vehicle better. So the question is that when she married you, do you make the relationship better? Because you have signed up to be part of the research and development team of the relationship. That's your